Now, I wish to consider one theory concept relevant to a chapter of partnership admission. This theory concept is about determination of a new profit sharing ratio, the calculation of sacrifice ratio of old partners. This is what I want to mention. Now, in case of partnership admission, what happens? There are existing partners. One new person is admitted to a relationship of a partner. So there is an admission of a new person in a relationship of existing partners. That is known as partnership admission. When a new partner is admitted, he is given a share in profit. Now he acquires share in profit of the firm. Now the share in profit was distributed by old partners before admission in their old profit sharing ratio. When a firm gives a share to a new partner, that new partner acquires the share in a firm out of or by the sacrifice made by existing continuing partners. So, what is the issue that we want to consider? There are four things. One, old profit sharing ratio. Share is given to a new partner. New partner gets a share out of sacrifice made by old partners from their share. So, third thing is share sacrificed. And fourth is the new profit sharing ratio. So, there are four parameters. One, old profit sharing ratio, share of a new partner, how much sacrifice is made by old partners, what is the new profit sharing ratio. So if all the four things are given to you, which four things? Old ratio, new ratio, share sacrificed by each partner, share of new partner, four things. If all the four things are given to you, you are required to calculate nothing. But out of these four things, if anything is not given, you are required to find out. So you are required to understand the relationship between these four parameters. Which are the four parameters? Old ratio, share sacrifice, share of a new partner, new profit sharing ratio. This is what I want to consider, the relationship between these four aspects. Now let me start. Now there are various situations wherein you are required to work out any of one missing out of these four. Which are the four things I told you? I repeat. Old ratio, new ratio, share sacrificed by each partner, share of a new partner. These are the four matters. Now, we want to find out the new profit sharing ratio under varieties of information given to you. Let us start. When share sacrificed by old partner is not specified. Share sacrificed by old partner is not specified. Now, in this first situation I take, you are given the old profit sharing ratio. First point is given. You are given the share of a new partner. Second thing is given. You are not given share sacrificed by each partner, and you are also not given the new profit sharing ratio. So, how many parameters I told you? Four. Old ratio, share of a new partner, share sacrificed ratio, and new ratio. You are given only two things. Old ratio is given to you, share of new partner is given to you. How to find out the new profit sharing ratio and sacrifice ratio of old partners, that we want to find out. Just observe. When a new partner is admitted and there is no agreement to the contrary. No agreement to the contrary means you are not given new profit sharing ratio. So you are given old ratio, you are given the share of a new partner. These two things are given to you. There is no agreement to the contrary. So to the contrary means otherwise than that. That means old profit sharing ratio is given to you, share of new partner is given to you. You are not given the new profit sharing ratio and you are not given also the share sacrificed by the old partners. Out of 4 parameters, 2 things are given. One, old share, old profit sharing ratio, and share of new partner is given to you. How to work out share sacrificed and how to work out the new profit sharing ratio is a point under consideration. Now see, in such situation, it is presumed that old partners will continue old profit sharing ratio for sharing the balance profit of a firm left after share of a new partner. What is given to you? Old profit sharing ratio is given to you. You are given the share of a new partner. You want to find out the share sacrificed by each partner and the new profit sharing ratio. What is the presumption? Now see, whatever the profit is there in the firm, give a share to a new partner. Whatever the profit left after giving a share to a new partner, that will be distributed by old partners in their old agreed profit sharing ratio. That's a presumption. It is presumed that the old partners will continue old profit sharing ratio for sharing the balance of profit left after the share of a new partner. Now let me explain this concept by taking one small illustration. Here suppose that A and B are the partners in a firm. Their old profit sharing ratio is 60%, 40%. So out of 100, 60 is the share of A, 40 is the share of B. So their old profit sharing ratio is 60%, 40%. Or 6:4, or you can say 3:2. Like that you can explain, or this information can be mentioned in varieties of the way, in percentage, in proportion. Now new partner C is admitted. He is given 20% share in profit. So out of 100 he is given 20. What is the presumption? Out of 100 pay 20 rupees to C. After that, whatever the profit is left, that will be distributed between A and B in the ratio of 60%, 40%, in the ratio of 6:4 or 3:2. That's a presumption. So here 20% is deducted from the total profit. So profit left is 80%. Now this 80% will be distributed between A and B in the ratio of 60%, 40%. So here the share of A after giving C 20%, 80% into 60%. So share of A is 48%. So after admission of a new partner, share of A in the profit is 48%. What was his share previously? 60%. What is his share now? 48%. How much is the sacrifice made by him? 12%. Similarly, share of B is 40% in rupees 80. So 80 into 40%, 32% is the share of B. What was his share before admission? 40%. What is his share after admission? 32%. What is the percentage sacrificed by him? 80%. So what is the new profit sharing ratio? New profit sharing ratio is 48 is to 32 is to 20. That means if you reduce it, these numbers in scale, 12 is to 8 is to 5 is the new profit sharing ratio. And what is the sacrifice made by A? Sacrifice made by A is 60 minus 48, 12, and 40 minus 32, 8 is the sacrifice of B. Now once again, what is the information given to you? Old profit sharing ratio 60%, 40%. What is the share given to new partner? 20%. What we have found out? We have found out the new profit sharing ratio, and we have also found out the sacrifice proportion, 12% and 8%. 12 is to 8 is the sacrificing ratio. Now this is how we have calculated share sacrificed and new profit sharing ratio. Now we can have the same answer by different presumption. Or it is presumed that old partner will sacrifice in favor of new partner in the old profit sharing ratio. Now the same question I will just calculate with a different presumption, and we will get the same answer. Both the presumptions are same, identical, but they are presented in a different manner. Okay, observe. A and B are the partners. Their old profit sharing ratio is 60%, 40%. New partner C is admitted and he is to be given 20% share. So gain of C is 20%. Now the 20% gain by C is sacrificed by A and B. In which proportion? In their old profit sharing ratio. So 20% is the gain of C. that is being sacrificed by A and B, 60%, 40%. So what is the sacrifice of A? Sacrifice of A is 60% of 20, that is 12%. Now what is the sacrifice of B? 20 into 40%, that is the sacrifice of B. So sacrifice of B is 8%. Here the sacrifice is in the old profit sharing ratio. And what was the presumption in the previous case? The balance profit was distributed by A and B in the old profit sharing ratio. Both concludes the same thing. So 12% and 8% is a sacrifice. Share of C is 12 plus 8 is equal to 20. Now new profit sharing ratio, old share minus share sacrificed. Old share minus share sacrificed. So 60 minus 12, 48. 40 minus 8, 32 is the new share of B, 20% is the share of C that is granted by the firm. So new profit sharing ratio once again works out to be 12 is to 8 is to 5. Now see, we get the same answer under both the presumption, because both presumption leads to you the same understanding. What is the first presumption? Give share to a new partner. Whatever the profit left, that will be distributed by old partners in the old ratio. Second presumption, give a share to a new partner. Give a share to a new partner in the old profit sharing ratio. So this is how we get the same answer. Now I want to take care of another alternative wherein when share sacrificed by all old continued partners is given. Now see, there are 4 parameters as I told you. Old profit sharing ratio, share of a new partner. Third parameter, share sacrificed by each partner. Fourth parameter, new profit sharing ratio. These are the 4 parameters. Now out of these 4 parameters, you are given 2 parameters. With 2 parameters, you are given old profit sharing ratio. You are given share sacrificed by old partners. What you have to find out? You have to find out the share of new partner. You have to find out the new profit sharing ratio between all partners. So there are 4 parameters. Which parameters are given to you in this sum? Old ratio, old profit sharing ratio of, and you are given the share sacrificed by old partners. These 2 parameters are given to you. What you are required to find out? Share of new partner, and you are required to find out the new profit sharing ratio. Look at it. In these circumstances, the new share of continuing each partner in profit is obtained by deducting share sacrificed from his old share in profit. Find the profit sharing ratio of all partners on the basis of new share in profit of each partner. Now see, let me take the illustration for that. See, new share is equal to old share minus share sacrificed. This is a formula that you know very well, because you have studied this formula in the previous chapters. Now see, I take the illustration. A and B are the partners. They share profits and losses in the ratio of 6:4, 60%, 40%, total profit is ultimate. This is how they share profits before admission of a partner. Now when they admit, you are given the share sacrificed, percentage of share sacrificed by A, percentage of share sacrificed by B. Now suppose that A has sacrificed 11% in favor of C, B has sacrificed 9% in favor of C. Now see, what is given to you? You are given the old profit sharing ratio. You are given the percentage sacrificed by each partner. So from old share, if you deduct the share sacrifice, you will get this new share of A. So 60% minus 11%, new share of A is 49%. So A has sacrificed 11% from his old share, that will be received by C, and after deducting this 11% from 60%, the new share of A is 49%. B has sacrificed 9%, as I told you. So 40% was the old share, 9% is the share sacrificed by B. So share of B after sacrifice works out to be 31%. Now what is the share of C in the profit? 11% plus 9%. So 11% plus 9% is the share of C. Now, what is the new profit sharing ratio? New profit sharing ratio is 49 is to 31 is to 20. 49 is to 31 is to 20 is the new profit sharing ratio. Understand. Which are the parameters given to you? Old profit sharing ratio. What is the second thing given to you? You are given the share sacrificed by each partner. What you have found out? Share of new partner. And what is the other thing that you have found out? New profit sharing ratio. Once again, there are 4 parameters. Old ratio, share sacrificed by each partner, share of new partner in the firm, new profit sharing ratio. Here you are given this old ratio, share sacrificed, you have found out this 25% and you have found out this new profit sharing ratio. Now let me go to the third alternative. When ratio of sacrificed share by old partner is given. Now what was the previous situation? Share sacrificed was given. Here what is given to you? Sacrificing ratio in favor of new partner. Okay. In these circumstances, the share of new partner is distributed in the sacrifice ratio to find the share sacrificed by each old partner. Now the new share of continuing each partner in profit is obtained by deducting share sacrificed from the old share in profit. Find the profit sharing ratio of all partners on the basis of new share in profit of each partner. This is the explanation of theory. Now I want to explain you this concept by taking one illustration. What is given to you? You are given old profit sharing ratio. You are given the share of a new partner in a firm, and that new partner gets a share by a sacrifice of old partners. What is the ratio of sacrifice? That is also given to you. You are required to find out share sacrificed and the new profit sharing ratio. Observe it. Here, A and B are the 2 partners. Their old profit sharing ratio is 60%, 40%. New partner is admitted C. C gets 25% share in profit. Now this 25% share is received by C. You are told that this 25% received by C from A and B in which proportion, in which ratio. Then you are told that this 25 rupees are received by C from A and B in the ratio of 2:3. This is the information given to you. Now we want to find out the share sacrificed by each partner, and we want to find out the new profit sharing ratio. So here 25% is to be distributed in the ratio of 2:3. So 25 into 2 by 5. 10% is the sacrifice of A, and 25 into 3 by 5. 15% is the sacrifice of B. Now share of A was 60%, he has sacrificed 10%. Share of B was 40%, he has sacrificed 15%. So I am required to deduct the percentage of share sacrificed by A, 10%, and percentage of share sacrificed by B, how much? 15%. Now 60 minus 10% sacrifice, so new share of A is 50%. B has sacrificed 15%, so 40 minus 15. Share of B in profit is 25, and share of C is 25. The 10% plus 25%, 10% plus 15%, that makes 25%. Now, see, what is the new profit sharing ratio? 50 is to 25 is to 25. If you reduce it, it works out to be 2 is to 1 is to 1. 2 is to 1 is to 1 is the new profit sharing ratio. Once again, you are given old profit sharing ratio. You are given the share of C in a new firm. And what is the sacrificing ratio by A and B? 2 is to 3. This much information is given to you. You are able to find out this share sacrificed by A and B. You are able to find out this new profit sharing ratio. Now, in the first sum, you are given the old ratio. You are given the share of C. In what proportion the sacrifice was made? That was not given in the first situation. In that situation, we presume that sacrifice was made in the ratio of 60 to 40. So 3 to 2 was the sacrifice made in the first option. Now, When you are not given the proportion in which the sacrifice is made, you have to presume that sacrifice has been made in the old ratio. But in this sum, you are given the sacrificing ratio. So you can work out the share sacrificed in this fashion and you can find out the new profit sharing ratio. Now this is how we have worked out this 10% and 15%. We have worked out the new profit sharing ratio, that is 2:1:1. Now let us go to the next option. When share sacrificed by all old continuing partners, but one is given. So you are given the share sacrificed, not by all the old partners, but you are given the details of share sacrificed by all old partners other than one. That is the situation. In such situation, find share sacrificed by all old partners. You are not given the share sacrificed by one partner. You are given the share sacrificed by all other partners other than one. So you have to, first step, you have to find out the share sacrificed by all old partners. In this case, share sacrificed by one partner is not given. Find this by deducting share sacrificed by all old partners but one from the share of a new partner in a firm. So from a share of new partner, deduct the details of sacrifice given by old partners. By deducting that, you will get share sacrificed by one partner whose information is not made available to you in the sum. Find the new share of each partner by deducting share sacrificed from the old share. This you know. Find the new profit sharing ratio of all partners on the basis of new share that you have arrived at. Let me take the illustration. A, B, C are the partners. They share profits and losses in the ratio of 40%, 40% and 20%. This is how they used to share the profits in the firm. Now you are given a new partner. D is admitted. What is the share of D in profit? 20%. Now D got 20%. Now this 20% is received by D from A, B and C. You are given the percentage of profit sacrificed by A and B. So A has sacrificed 8%, B has sacrificed 7%. But you are not given what is the sacrifice made by C. So, what is the sacrifice made by C is a question mark that is not given. So, in first step, you are required to find out this percentage. So, from 20%, if you deduct 8% and 7%, you will get the share sacrificed by C 5%. So, this is the operation of this first step. So, I found out the share sacrificed by one partner whose information was not given to me. How I found out? From 20% I deducted 8% and 7%. I found out the sacrifice made by C to be 5%. Now step 1 done. Step 2. Now this sacrifice is to be deducted from their old share in profit. So here 8% is the sacrifice of A. Is deducted from his old share of 40%, so share of A in a new firm after admission of D works out to be 32%. Now B has sacrificed 7%. So from 40% if you deduct 7%, share of B after admission of D works out to be 33%. We have already worked out the sacrifice made by C, that is 5%. So 20% minus 5%. 15%. So this is the percentage of share after admission of D and that too of old partners A, B and C. The total of this 8 plus 7 plus 5 works out to be 20. Share of D is 20 as you know, given to us. So new profit sharing ratio is 32:33. 32:33:15:20. This is the new profit sharing ratio. Now here we have worked out the new profit sharing ratio. We have already found out the missing figure of sacrifice made by C. This is the one of the option explained to you to find out the new profit sharing ratio and the sacrificing ratio of partners. Here the sacrificing ratio is 8:7:5. That is the sacrificing ratio. Now let us go to the next alternative. When share in profit is sacrificed by only one old partner in favor of new partner. Now, suppose that A and B are the partners, C is admitted, C is given a share in profit that is given by A only. B has not sacrificed anything. This is what has been mentioned by this statement. Find the new share of old partners who have sacrificed by deducting share sacrificed from this old share in profit. Find the new profit sharing ratio of all partners taking into consideration the new share in profit of each partner. Let me take the illustration. Here A and B are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 60%, 40%, 60%, 40%, total 100%. New partner admitted is C. C has gained 20% share in profit, but who has given this 20% share? Only A. So C received 20% from A only. So from A, I am going to deduct 20%. So share of A after sacrifice 20% will be 40%. B has not sacrificed anything. So share of B is 40% before admission. And share of B is 40% after admission because he has not sacrificed anything. Share of C is given to 20%. So new profit sharing ratio is 4:4:2. That works out to be 2:2:1. This is a new profit sharing ratio. This is also one of the options that has been taken into consideration for finding out the new profit sharing ratio. Now let me take one more option. When each partner sacrifices a separate fraction of his share in favor of a new partner. Very important. Now, we have considered share sacrificed given. We have considered sacrificing ratio given. This is what we have considered. Now here, the fraction of his share sacrificed by each partner is given. And on the basis of that, we are required to find out the exact share sacrificed, and that will be deducted from the old share to get the new share in profit. Just observe. Find share sacrificed by each partner. For this, multiply the fraction with share in profit of a partner. Find the new share of each partner by deducting share sacrificed from his old share in profit. Find the profit sharing ratio on the basis of results of step 2. Let me take the example of that. Suppose that A and B are the partners. They share profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3. 4:3 means what? If 7 is the profit share of A is 4. If the profit is 7, share of B is 3. So if the share of A and B is 4:3, if the total profit of the firm is 7, so share of A is 4/7, share of B is 3/7. Now new partner is admitted, C. For C, A has sacrificed a certain proportion of his share. So here sacrifice by A is 1/4 of his share. 1/4 of his share. So A sacrificed 1/4 of 4/7. So 1/4 of 4/7 works out to be 1/7 is a sacrifice made by A. B has sacrificed 1/3 of his share. So 1/3 multiplied by share of B. So 1/3 of 3 by 7. So sacrifice by B is also 1 by 7. So in step number 1, work out this share sacrificed. How to work out? Apply this proportion 1/4 to the share of A. Apply the proportion of 1/3 to the share of B, and by that you will get the share sacrificed by each partner. Now this share sacrifice will be deducted from old sharing profit. So you get a new sharing profit of A. 4 by 7 minus 1 by 7, that works out to be 3 by 7. Here 3 by 7 minus 1 by 7 works out to be 2 by 7. And share of C, how much? 1 by 7 plus 1 by 7, 2 by 7. So what's the new profit sharing ratio? 3:2:2. This is the new profit sharing ratio. This is how we have considered the various options, wherein we have worked out share sacrificed and the new profit sharing ratio. I have explained how it gets worked out by writing theory here before you. I have also taken one practical illustration to explain the concept. I think that you have followed all these things. Thanks to all of you.